After our dramatic penalty shootout win against Porto on Tuesday night and the heroics we saw from David Raya, saving 2 out of the 4 penalties and was an inch away from saving 3 penalties, helping us break our 14-year drought. That is way too long for Arsenal, but our 14-year drought of not playing in the quarterfinals. I think we all knew I would be making this video. It's about time that I praised David Raya, because it wasn't just his Porto performance, but over the last 2 or 3 months, David Raya has been crucial to us. Be it his distribution, be it his leadership from the back, how comfortable and how good he is at claiming crosses. David Raya is starting to show all the people that weren't mad about the signing, including me, why Arteta was so keen on replacing Ramsdale. And with the price tag only being £30 million, it's looking like yet another really smart move by Arteta and the Arsenal board. But why was this a smart signing? Why was bringing in a new keeper despite us having Ramsdale such a good move? Well, that's what we will be talking about today. So what's going on, everyone? You are listening to Gunner Central here. I hope you guys are all doing well. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and let's get into it. Now, I must admit, I wasn't extremely happy with the signing of David Raya. I thought that what David Raya brought to us wasn't much better than what Ramsdale has already, and wasn't much different to what Ramsdale has already. Go look back at my channel, and I kept saying this, that I thought it was a needless move on the margins to improve. And that still somewhat holds true. We have a disgruntled goalkeeper in Aaron Ramsdale. As good as he's putting on a face for the media and for everyone, I think it's pretty clear to all of us that he is a bit disgruntled. And understandably so. He signs a new contract with us in the summer, just for a month later for us to get a new keeper to replace him. I would be disgruntled as well. Now listen, he has handled it like a professional in public, but there's no question that behind closed doors, Ramsdale is pretty upset with his position on the team. And again, understandably so. I mean, you mustn't forget, last season, Ramsdale was Team of the Year as a goalkeeper. Ramsdale was also called into action far more than Raya has this season. So, for this video, just bear in mind, I still rate Ramsdale extremely highly as a goalkeeper, and Raya isn't particularly better than Ramsdale in any other area, maybe than his ability to claim crosses, and maybe he's marginally better on distribution, but that's pretty much it. Other than that, in my opinion, Raya and Ramsdale are pretty similar in most aspects of the game. Now, why was this a good move if they are both a similar type of goalkeeper at a similar skill level in pretty much everything? Well, first of all, the money paid for him is very cheap, all things considered. The price is £27 million to make the move permanent, but £3 million for the loan, so I've added it up to make it £30 million. For a 27-year-old keeper at the time, he is now 28 though, but that's still very young for a goalkeeper. He's also a starting level keeper with great distribution, great leadership, and great composure on the ball. That is a really good price tag for that type of player. Now, added on to the fact that we paid the exact same fee, £30 million for Ramsdale 3 years ago, shows how good the price tag is for Raya. Now, it's true that Raya has had far less to do saving-wise than Ramsdale last season, and as a pure shot stopper, there's an argument to be made that Ramsdale is probably even a little bit better as a pure shot stopper than Raya. But what Raya does have is the little things that makes the game so much easier for the rest of the team. His positioning is far better than Ramsdale's, his distribution is probably arguably better than Ramsdale, he is far better at claiming crosses and just general decision making. All of those attributes, all of those things, if done correctly as a goalkeeper, helps the rest of the team function better with less anxiety at the back. It is very helpful for us. And having less anxiety at the back, having less worry at the back, less poor decision making at the back, it helps Arsenal concede less chances, allowing Raya to be called into the game less shot stopping wise, and help us to just control the ball, control the game if we need to. Raya also produces for us in the big moments. Not that Ramsdale hasn't, but Raya has done it as well. Doesn't often make too many mistakes. I mean, considering we are a team that plays out from the back as much as we do, I mean, the amounts of mistakes that David Raya has made for us, it's very small in comparison to how often he gets asked to help the team build up from the back. The leadership and overall composure he brings from the back is vital to the way we play and handle ourselves as a team. Now, I'm not saying he is a perfect keeper. I'm not saying that he is significantly better than Ramsdale, but as he plays more, the signing itself looks very, very smart, and as he plays more, it's looking better and better. Now, I'm still kind of the belief that we would probably still be as good, maybe a little bit worse if we had Ramsdale in goal, but it wouldn't be drastically better. But I think the little things that Raya brings to the team, again, the good positioning, the leadership, the composure, the distribution, and mainly the ability to claim crosses, claim loose balls in the air, and just dictate his box a lot better than Ramsdale does. I think that really helps us play better football, not make as many mistakes at the back, and just overall be a better team. Now, again, I think Ramsdale and Raya are very, very close as a goalkeeper, and they are a little bit different profile-wise, but I can see why Arteta made the move. Now, I'm still not 1000% behind Raya being our starting keeper, but maybe I just have bias to Ramsdale. I'm very open to that being the reason, because I still love Ramsdale as a player and as a person for the dressing room. But with each passing game, it's becoming more and more evident that Raya brings these small little things that a lot of people overlook, including me. A lot of people overlook these small little things that he brings, helps the team so much, and I get why Arteta and Arsenal was so certain on the Raya sign-in. Now the thing is, if we're going to make this move permanent, which apparently we are gonna, you'd expect us to, then I think it's only fair that we sell Ramsdale. Not just to be fair, but for the fact that we can actually cash in a decent amount for Ramsdale if we sell him in the summer. I think it would be very stupid of us to keep both Ramsdale and Raya. It's just not going to happen. We've seen it now. There's no way you can keep rotating your keeper. It's just never going to happen unless it's for cup games. That's pretty much the only reason you could rotate keepers. And Ramsdale is a more than good enough keeper to be playing week in, week out in the Premier League. So if we keep Raya, which I'm expecting us to, I think the right thing to do then is to sell Ramsdale, cash in for him while we can, and move on with our lives. But yeah, guys, that's the video. Let me know in the comments below, what have you guys thought about Raya this season? Is he an improvement on Ramsdale, or is he pretty much the same keeper as Ramsdale? Let me know in the comments below. Please be sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.